In ancient Greece, slavery wasn't just accepted, it was expected. Even modest households had at least one slave. Not because the family was wealthy, but because slavery was so deeply woven into society that it felt as normal as sandals and sunburn. The idea that someone might not own another human being, practically unthinkable. Slaves weren't a specific race or ethnicity. They came from conquered lands, Thracians, Scythians, Syrians, and even fellow Greeks from the wrong city-state at the wrong time. Some were born into slavery, others were prisoners of war, a few were kidnapped and sold. It was a thriving, brutal market, and business was always good. If you lived in Athens, your slave likely did everything. Cooked your meals, fetched your water, cleaned your home, cared for your children, carried your shopping, and stood silently during dinner. Some even handled business affairs or managed the household while the citizen owner lounged at the symposium, sipping diluted wine and debating abstract concepts like justice. Irony level, maximum. In the silver mines of Laurion, slaves, including children, laboured in horrifying conditions, crawling through narrow shafts in total darkness, inhaling toxic dust, and dying slowly for the sake of coins and civic pride. Some slaves were educated. They taught grammar and math, served as scribes, or even managed bank accounts. But make no mistake, they were still property. They could be beaten, branded, sold, or killed on a whim, and had no legal rights. The few who earned freedom, called freedmen, were never truly free. They still owed loyalty to their former masters and were barred from citizenship. No voting, no land ownership, just the hope of a slightly better tomorrow. And unlike later slave systems, there was no widespread abolitionist movement. Philosophers like Aristotle, yes, that Aristotle, justified slavery as natural and necessary. According to him, some people were slaves by nature. Enlightening, isn't it? Ancient Greece gave us ethics, democracy, and philosophy. But all of it was built on the backs of people who were never allowed to speak, never allowed to vote, and never allowed to matter. And that's not a footnote. It's the foundation.